Hi everybody. I want you to meet my new friend Cowboy. He was discharged from the hospital today and he's going to do his rest and recovery in my guest room. It's nice and quiet in here. And his CT scan was done on Monday. He was hit by a car last week. And he was in the San Bernardino City shelter for a few hours until we got him and moved him to a 24/7 emergency hospital on Friday. And he was hit by a car overnight, sometime between either early in the morning on Friday or very late on Thursday night. So he spent only a few hours at the shelter before we got him. He was on oxygen he was in the oxygen chamber from Friday until late Sunday. He was on IV fluids until I think yesterday or this morning. And he did start eating yesterday. He's on a lot of pain meds. It looks like the swelling on his face is starting to come down a little. He had a CT scan on Monday, and we just got the results back on the CT scan. And there's no fracture on his skull, no swelling of the brain. They were worried about that because he's so, the medical term they used is dull. Dull meaning they said that he seemed to be in shock. So I think he maybe is coming out of it. And there was no, what they did see on the CT scan was he has a fracture on his nose bone, but it's not operable. So it just he needs rest, low energy activity restriction. And right now he's not even trying to move or anything. So he needs rest for the next 3 to 4 weeks. I'm going to set him up in my guest room so that he's got a nice quiet space. Honey, he's still on pain meds. Would you like some food? I was thinking maybe I'd go get you some Just Food for Dogs or Fresh Pet. I have those in my refrigerator. I have all sorts I have Dr. Marty's food, which is yummy. Would you like me to make you some choices and see what you would enjoy? The vet described what the body feels like after a blunt force trauma is like when humans get whiplash. They don't feel it right away because their body is in shock, but then within 3 days, they feel it really bad. So I think he just doesn't feel good. But the good news is the CT scan showed no brain abnormalities, no swelling around the brain, which is what we were really worried about. And there's no fracture on the skull. The only fracture is to his nose. Okay, so that's Cowboy's update. We need to raise donations for you, buddy. I haven't gotten his final invoice, but we had given them, let me see, I gave them $5,100 on Friday and then another $2,000 on Monday for the CT scan. So $7,100 is sitting on our credit cards right now. And we've been fundraising. I think we still have quite a long way to go to pay off the care credit, though. Little dude. Oh, he's so sweet and sad. But he just needs rest. So, oh, sweet little man. So anyway, so this is Cowboy. I'm happy he's out of the hospital. I think that he just needs to rest. He needs a calm environment. I'm hoping this is calm. The dogs aren't barking at him yet, which I really appreciate Look we got an audience over there. Look at that. There's Mabel. I see Cece. Where's Elsa? I wonder where Elsa is. And then I've still got 2 of Candy's puppies in my living room. But one, Heath is leaving on Friday, and then Crunch doesn't leave, I think, till the 27th. I've got to check in with his adopters. But once those puppies are gone from my living room, I think maybe if Cowboy is up to it, maybe he would like to move up to my living room, to the X-Pen up there, and then he could see us. But I think for now, this is best. It's quiet back here. And then he can get used to the idea of the dogs and smell them through the kitty gates. And then, oh, this poor little dude. But anyway, so the good news on the CT scan is there doesn't appear to be any brain injury. And I think his body just must hurt. Like, it just must be sore all over, and which is why the pain meds are gonna help. Okay, little dude, I love you, Cowboy. Hi, honey. I wish I could bathe you. I think we'll wait. He smells a little bit like like a dog that's been in the hospital and peeing in their medical cage. He smells a little bit, but I think I'm just gonna give him a break. We can do a bath in a few days. Okay, honey, I want you to get to know me and feel safe with me. Also, don't know how sore his body is right now. So I don't want to put him in the bathtub just yet. Okay. All right, honey, I'm going to go fix you up some delicious food. I'm going to line up all the food bowls, and then you can pick whatever food you want. Here's what's on the menu, and we'll see what you like. Okay, Cowboy, I've got Just Food for Dogs, I've got Fresh Pet, and I've got Dr. Marty's dehydrated food, which is all really yummy organ meat, and I add hot water and mush it up, and the dogs love that. And then we'll see what you would like to eat. And then I've got your next pain medication that I'm supposed to give to you. He's got pain meds 3 times a day. And then I'm going to also add, this is something he has not had yet because he's been in the hospital, and veterinarians are not allowed to use this, but I'm going to add vet CBD, which is great for inflammation and pain. He looks a little, I don't know if he's a little out of it from pain meds or if it's just, he might just still be recovering from the trauma of being hit by a car. Okay, Cowboy, say hello to the fans and ask them to please donate. You need donations. Thank you, honey. Thanks for being so brave. Oh my God, he's so precious. He's so precious. Look at this. I can't wait for him to recover and see what he's going to be like a month from now. I can't wait to see what his real self is going to look like when he presents who he really is. He doesn't feel good. Okay, I'm going to go get his food and his pain meds, but spread the word because this little dude needs donations. Oh, and I did see he can walk. He hasn't been on a walk, but he was, our volunteer Ava went to pick him up because he was in a hospital 2 counties away from me. And so our volunteer Ava drove to go get him from the hospital, and then she drove to meet me partway, and when we met up, he was in her crate. We lined up her crate to my crate with the doors facing each other, and he was able, when I opened the 2 doors and the crates were facing one another, he quickly hopped over to my crate. So he's able to move his legs and everything. But no walks for him right now. He just needs rest. He needs rest. Hey, how about some little music? Can I bring some little music in here? I think I'm gonna set up, I'll put some music on in here. Little soft classical music. Okay, spread the word. We need donations for Cowboy. We gotta pay off all his vet bills. Okay, thank you.